Alright, welcome back to Roguetech and welcome back to the challenge Run MkII. So, here we are, one day before the financial report. I think what the plan is... Wow. Yeah, I think what the plan is we're gonna roll on this financial report to see if we get a super heavy mission. If we do, we're gonna drop on it after we repair a bunch of stuff. If not, then I think we're gonna travel looking for a 10-skull planet to partake in a war. And after we've fought in a war one more time and played a couple of super heavy missions, like 2 more super heavy missions, I think, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the end of the playthrough. So, depending on the length of the war, probably 2 weeks-ish. And then we're done. And then we start Challenge Run MkIII. Now, before I get going on that, these repair times. We got wrecked. So what can I get available quickly? Finally drop the Care Bear, that'll be fun. Alright. And Cicada. Let's actually toss that to the front, yeah. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So, financial report, first and foremost. Is there another super heavy mission? Is there? Let's find out. Alright. Nope, don't see it. Don't see it. Nothing so far, and... That's 12 skulls. Alright. Yeah, so this is gonna be the civilian engineer. So... It's going to be a super heavy with some other units around, and the super heavy is not actually the primary target. But obviously, if we destroy the primary target, or the super heavy, then yeah. But like I said, this is going to be a recovery episode. I think we're just going to drop on something easy for some sea bills and sweet salvage. Assassination, 9 skull. Destroy base. Target acquisition. No, that's not an easy recovery. I think, you know what? We haven't played an ambush convoy in a while. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Sure. Oh, nobody recovered from... Yeah, because we only passed 1 day. I mean, we still have 5 mechs. Unfortunately, none of them are specifically the one that I'm looking for. Because we have one that has very good through armor damage. Which one is it?
Nice to see you down here in the...
It's the Kodiak, isn't it? It is the Kodiak, isn't it? Yeah, let's prioritize the Kodiak then. 5 days. Alright. So, we have our Kodiak that we have not dropped yet. We're finally gonna drop it. So we've got the Mech Lances that each do, I believe, 11 structure damage per each of the 3. So that means it's doing 66 structure damage from those, and then we have tandem missiles for the MRM-40, which is another 80 internal damage, structure damage. Alright. Who's gonna pilot it, though? I specifically, because we do have a jam chance when we're firing the tandem, think that Lucky would be useful. Okay, first of all, let's see. Cyclops. Cicada Mark II. Black Knight.
I need an emergency cleanup crew at the half pod 2 barracks. Bring mops, ammonia, and a cartload of rags.
So, he's not Gladiator. Are we going to be able to get to 6 evasion? I don't think we are. What does the electronic warfare look like on
Hey, Commander.
the Kodiak?
Be with you in a second.
Air 12. You know what? Sure. So the punches are gonna do 5% less damage, I believe. Yeah. 5% less damage and stability damage.
Aren't a member of Dr. Murad's engineering team. You don't belong there. So
But he'll have evasion ignore. He'll have evasion ignore for both the mech lances and I think it also applies to the melee, and then also the MRM 40. But also the shield and probe. Pretty good. +2 initiative is always nice to have. +1 evasion gained in max. Pretty good option. Ether is obviously Ether Moth. Freitas is the Stormcrow. Garrison, no. Grandpa is in Daka Daka Baby. Grim Reaper. Super Chad. Judith is in the Goose. Zappy. Ostrok. Longbow. I mean, unless one of these. Nope. I don't think we're going to use text this playthrough. It's, like I said, we're coming into the end here. I mean, Uba is Reckless Military Mechwarrior and Brave, as well as Gladiator. It's pretty good. There's my coffee maker telling me it's turning itself off. Good times.
Waiting for orders. What's up, Commander?
Uhtred has 110,000 experience.
I hear ya. Good to go.
Yeah? What can I
How
do you for?
far does that get us? Obviously Juggernaut. Obviously Berserker. And then... do I want the increased crit with the MRMs and the through armor damage? And clustering. Clustering with that structure damage is going to be so good. But that's all we can get. That's not enough. That's not enough.
I'm here.
Compared to Das, where we can retrain him.
this is an all-ship announcement. At our next port of call,
And after retraining him,
if you're up for shore leave, keep your
6 tactics,
cannons.
7 piloting, 8 guts, and 5 gunnery. Yeah, let's do it.
Mechwarrior training complete.
Care Bear piloted by Das. Alright. So that means we're ready to go, right? Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Kodiak. With Das. Ether Moth. With Ether. Zeus? Oh, who are we going to put in the Zeus? Heavy rack 5, so we need recoil reduction. We need military focus fire and controlled burst. And lucky? But if it's not hitting very well, it's not going to be that interesting. So I'd rather have reckless. But we don't have anyone with reckless that we're not already using, huh? I mean, we just picked Tex up. He doesn't have no experience to be good. We do still have Ube. Yeah, let's actually skill up Ube and use him there for the Zeus. Or was it Uhtred?
Good to go.
Yeah, it was Uhtred. Who's even better? Lucky X-Mil... Yeah, okay. He's not reckless. Then again, is Assassin really worth anything? No, I don't think it is. Okay. So, like, the only thing he has over... The only things he has over El Duce is Assassin and Gladiator, neither of which really matter for the Zeus. Real quick. Zeus has the Heavy Rack 5, but it also has Blue Shield Particle Field Dampener, which requires high piloting. Okay. So the Zeus.
Yep.
I mean, I really would like Controlled Burst. I would really like Controlled Burst.
Receiving you.
Commander.
I mean, yeah.
Reporting.
She has military lucky and Mechwarrior. And additional resolve gain. Alright, let's go ascend then. Sure.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright. There we go. Alright. There we go.
Make yourself comfortable.
Let's go destroy some tanks. Let's go destroy some tanks. Good times. Alright. So, we need Kodiak with Das. In hindsight, he probably would have been better on the Zeus. Whatever, it's fine. It's whatever. Ether Moth, toss Ether in there. The Zeus, toss in Sin. Alright. Grim Reaper with Gremlin. Warhammer is 4.5. We're against 9.5, so 5 skulls or 5 stars is fine. Peeper, I mean, we could toss Helga in it, but if she gets injured, she won't be available with the Super Chad. Oh, wow, her proficiency has decayed quite a lot. Yeah, she only has 2 affinity with the Warhammer anymore. So yeah, never mind. Or was it Judith that was in the Warhammer? It was Judith that was in the Warhammer, but she only had 17. She didn't even have the, Yeah, it's fine. So, obviously we put Freitas in her Warhound. She's one mission away from minus 20% stability damage taking. Pretty good. And honestly, I don't really care who I put in Peeper. Or do I? Sorry about this. I should have planned out the Mechwarriors before, starting the episode, but... Lucky doesn't really matter. But... Was it Uhtred? No, Uhtred has... Yeah. Assassin.
Good to go.
We also have Wraith. I think that's just a better option. Getting Warlord. Yeah.
Training
Okay.
complete.
Alright, so that's settled. Let's do it. Let's finally actually do it. Yeah. Okay. I also need to remember to check the store once I'm done with this mission. See what we can find, really. Alright, Care Bear, Das. Ether Moth, Ether. Zeus was Sin. Grim Reaper with Gremlin. Warhammer with Wraith. And then Stormcrow with Freitas. Alright, let's go. Yep. Alright, let's get into it. Hopefully quick, easy mission. Then we can recover from the super heavy mission enough to drop on another one. Should be fun. Okay, they're trying to get there. Yada. Wait, why did... They're starting down here? No, that's not right. Yeah, I don't know why Darius zoomed in over on this side. That... The convoy almost always starts up here, which it seems to have because I can't drop there. I'm actually gonna drop... Okay. I have a lot of long-range stuff. So I'm actually gonna drop over here in the hopes that I can have the high ground, shoot the convoy, and our Care Bear can run...
within sensor range.
They can see us. I was not anticipating that. How can they see us? No, okay. Yeah, no, we're starting, okay. Everything's fine. It looked like we were starting in combat for a second, and that would have been bad. Because, yeah, dropping all on top of the same spot is very much dangerous. So we're gonna acquire targets, I think, by doing this. Indeed. Practitioner, huh? Pirate Rack 2s. Okay. Thumper. Okay. Sniper Artillery. Okay. And a Heavy Rack 2 Annie with medium X pulses. Well then. I need to get rid of the Thumper. And I need to get rid of the Sniper Artillery. So, let's do that.
Primary target is damaged, Commander.
Nice.
Keep it up.
Unfortunately, he gets a turn. I was hoping to be able to kill him. Everything's fine. He did a direct shot with the Thumper and it completely missed. So,
Commander.
that's good. Run. Run, run. 7 evasion sounds good. 7 evasion and cover and shooting the practitioner in the back. Yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright. And then next turn, hopefully we can kill the Annie-RC. He does still have a ton of armor in the back. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I mean, he's turn 10. Yeah, we should be able to get an angle on him. We should be able to get more shots on his back before he acts. He's turn 10. Oh. Okay, marksman doing nothing. Beautiful. Okay. So, LRM5? I assume he doesn't have line of sight to Grim Reaper and was not able to see Warhound. Or see our Warhound. That's my assumption there.
Going turbo.
With Ethermoth, there's actually a chance we one-shot the Onthos. And that would be triple light Gauss rifle off the board. Again, we want to shoot him in the back again.
This should be good.
Unfortunate. Okay, so we got problems. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stealth plus 7 evasion, and I don't think anything stray shot either. Nope.
Standing by.
Beautiful. Alright, supercharger, cockpit hot seat. Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to get 6 evasion, even if we didn't have, Oh yeah, no, he's got the +1 evasion and max. Yeah, okay. I mean, here's the thing. We don't have that many mechs left, and he's one of the few that can actually get in position to follow up on the back of the practitioner. And he has AP Gauss rifles.
On it.
AP Gauss rifles are pretty good at shooting people in the back. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Target locked. Enemies 6.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure the Pirate Rack 2s are actually like AoE attacks. Okay, the Ontos, we actually hit both sides evenly. That's unfortunate. However,
Roger that.
there's a chance to take the Thumper down. So, Zeus, Blue Shield Particle Field Dampener, good times. Do we have... Yes, we do. Controlled Burst. Save a little bit of heat, as well as less jam chance. And less recoil.
Roger that.
Primary target is
Nice.
taking damage.
Alright. I just realized that the whole thing was the Care Bear does through armor damage, so it should be able to kill the vehicles pretty easily, and we just ran over here instead of where the vehicles were going.
What can I do for you?
I'm smart. Yeah, probably not ideal. Yes, let's get 2 in cover.
Going turbo.
2 in cover sounds good. And then... Sure. How much heat do we generate here? A decent amount. Sure.
This should be good.
I mean, the chance for stray shots existed, so... Here comes the Ontos. Triple light Gauss. Ow. Yeah, the light Gauss has an evasion, ignore, and bonus accuracy, so... Yeah. It's fine. Unless Ethermoth just explodes.
Dang it, that hurt. Ooh,
Yeah,
a heavy hit there.
okay. Alright. Everything's fine.
I'm under heavy fire.
Everything is completely fine. Turn off the supercharger. Yep. Go ahead and go Berserker as well. Kind of need this to be a one-hit kill. Physical weapon, and then follow up with improved. Go.
Roll to that.
And a swing. And a hit. And missiles.
Connection, that one.
And a kill. Beautiful.
Tango down.
There's a major threat off the board.
I'm listening.
Actually, hold on. This is a great candidate for Shoot Ontos. This is a wonderful candidate for Shoot Ontos.
Here we go.
And
I think I hit
unfortunate.
special there, Commander.
But it's fine. Okay, how much structure does it have left? It went into the other side. Okay.
Copy that.
Okay. I definitely want Ethermoth to do something else. But offensive pushing would lower our already bad hit chance to even worse. I only need one Rack 5 shot to hit the left side. Then again, I have Peeper. Peeper is going to be much more able to hit that particular side. So I think I instead try to shred the marksman. There we go. Beautiful.
First one.
Alright. Reducing large improved heavies to 55 damage.
Commander.
So pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, here's the problem with the Care Bear. The vast majority of its weaponry is, you know, it's melee weapons, and it doesn't get into range very quickly or easily. That said,
Roger.
pretty much guaranteed hits on the Warhammer. So, might as well. When we can use the mech lances,
Good to go.
they're very strong. It'd be nice if we could actually get into the side of the Ontos, but we cannot. Wow. I don't know why our hit chances are so awful on this thing. It has 5 evasion. How does it have 5 evasion? That's insane to me.
All weapons are go.
Not a singles hit to the side.
Commander?
Which means it's up to Ether. Can he shoot and move? Dreadnought Gyro. Oh yeah, he has enhanced imaging. Yes, he can shoot and then move. Alright. Offensive push here. Then again, actually, no. I just need to hit. No, offensive push off. Just a standard, normal, boring attack. I don't even need the capacitor, do I? So I need 63 there. Yeah. Unless I hit turret with... Even if I hit turret with it, I can't actually kill that way. So yeah. That should be a kill. Yeah, beautiful. Alright. And then there was one. Well, I mean, there's one tank. But,
Coordinates received.
there is still the Annie. Which is scary. Yep. That is so scary.
I'm gonna need a medic. Right here.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to get a shot into Practitioner's back
Full
again.
speed sounds
Which means
good.
those shots we took at its back were completely wasted. Good times. It is running XL engine though. So, opposite push. Side. Fire.
Firing everything.
Waiting for orders.
Ether is going to walk back out. And also go offensive push. Warlord's not available. Turn on both capacitors. And fire.
Awaiting orders.
That thing has 32% damage reduction. That's kind of nutty. Ooh, blue shield has a 5% fail chance, so we'll turn it off for this round.
Good to go.
And our stuff over there has plenty of initiative to take down. I don't know why I went offensive push when the majority of our damage is a rotary autocannon.
Orders.
Turn that on, turn that off. Never mind, turn that back on. It's kind of scary only getting 5 evasion here.
On the move. Full speed.
Especially since the Challenger could potentially shoot backwards into our Stormcrow's back. I think I go overheat.
Firing.
Let's go. Let's go.
And survey says she didn't even shut down.
Standing
Beautiful.
by.
She did not even shut down. Let's do that.
Confirmed.
Alright. So in this situation, we want our MRM-40 with tandem to go after the mech lances, and the AP Gauss rifles to follow up that.
All weapons. Go.
Time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
That's fun. That's fun.
Tango.
That was so much through armor damage. I'm curious if that would actually also be effective against mechs.
Mission successful.
Alright, 640,000 C-bills. Ether Moth took a beating, but it's fine. We weren't going to drop it on a super heavy mission anyway. Again, the XXL engine is just too much of a threat. Barely got touched on the Care Bear. I might drop the Care Bear on a super heavy mission. Especially if the super heavy's running composite, I could potentially just ignore its like 1,000 armor plates and just destroy its structure. Or get through armor crits. Unless it's immune to through armor damage, in which case, oh no. But Zeus soaked a couple shots like a boss. Grim Reaper, yeah, same reliable Grim Reaper it's been for a while. Peeper took a significant chunk of damage, but again, we're probably not going to drop it on a super heavy mission, so it's fine. I think I'm actually going to drop the Warhound on the next super heavy mission just because I want to see. I want to see. Is just that. We got battle computers. That's worth taking. That's definitely worth taking. Fire Control Mark II. That's also absolutely what we're going to take. So, Fire Control Mark II. Ooh, and Gunnery A and B. I think we just lost Gunnery A and B. That's a good replacement. Sniper sensors, we have 6. Yeah. Yeah, we take the upper recoil plus. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's any mechs where we actually need the additional recoil reduction. And as I've said many times before, and I say again, the +1 accuracy with arm-mounted weapons is not a bonus, because it's replacing a lower actuator that already has +1 accuracy with arm-mounted weapons. So all you're getting out of a weapon mount recoil is the recoil reduction. I think the last thing we do is we grab the heat battle computer. If I remember correctly, we have a mech that wants one but doesn't have it. So there we go. We get some parts that we're going to immediately scrap. Some ER medium lasers we're immediately going to sell. Heavy Rack 2 Risk we're actually going to sell. Hyper Laser we're going to sell. Sniper Artillery, Streak SRM, Fire Control Improved, double heat sinks, range sensor. Actually, now that I think about it, range sensor might have been good if we don't have a better sensor option. Whatever. LBX Sled Slug and Artemis ammo, sure. Actually got some pretty good stuff there. Alright. 242,000 in repairs. Okay. We still made money. We still got some good stuff. And in addition to that, we can go and scrap the Marksman for another 240,000. The Challenger gives us over 500,000, and the Practitioner is another 130,000. So, yeah, we definitely made money there. Now then, I specifically want to set this up with the mechs I intend to drop on the Super Heavy mission. So, Marauder 2 on the Super Heavy mission is interesting. But 22 days, we would only have 3 days left in the financial report. The Cyclops is really good just for being able to shut somebody down. And if we're repairing the Marauder, we could also repair the Cyclops. So, Black Knight, Zappy, Goose. If we have the Black Knight, we don't need the Ostrock. The melee attack we got off on the Super Heavy was pretty underwhelming with the Ostrock. Cicada, Super Chad, Longbow, Clover, Care Bear. Maybe the Zeus. And then Dragon Slayer, Marauder. No, not Dragon Slayer, Cyclops. Okay. So, 19 days till the Cyclops is finished. 4, 8, 6, 10, 14, 19. Okay, so 19 days, all of them will be done. 21 days, Cicada will be done, as well as the Goose and McZappy. 22nd day, Black Knight and Warhound will be done. Yep. Okay, 22 days then. Let's go. Or wait, did the Marauder have any crits? Let's see. Let's actually see if anyone's crit that we've repaired so far. Yes, the Cyclops and the... Okay. Okay, we have 3 days left. Can we get them up and running? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. So how many days is this going to take to fix? Clan double heatsink in the leg. Do we have any more LRM Typhon? I don't think we do. We have a half bin. Alright, so what do we replace the Typhon with? Incendiary, I think. I think we replaced the Typhon with Incendiary. So now we can shoot with Mag Pulse and Incendiary. In addition to the repeating TSCMP, that's some pretty good heat buildup. We don't have any more caseless AMS ammo, do we? No. Honestly, the jam chance and the fact that it fires twice as much. Yeah, so I think... Oh, we don't have 2 double bins. I was going to say 2 double bins would be preferable, I think. But it's fine. Less jam chance, less heat per activation. Heat is something that we've been dealing with, so that helps. That helps. And then we also need a medium X pulse if we have one, and an AMS Mark II, which we also have. Medium X pulse. We're already at 2 days. Oof. Oof. Alright. So then we just need Cockpit Components, which is a slick suite, because supports are helpful. Fire Control Advanced Target Computer to reduce jam chance. And then Missile Range. We don't have another Missile Range sensor, do we? No. It's fine. Wait. Yeah, no, Warfare Suite. I was about to say, do we not have any electronic warfare? But we do. The Warfare Suite Mark II. Honestly, tracker sensors, it's a good pick here because most of the time we're going to be firing the repeating TSCMP at long range or extreme range, and that is the most important thing to hit with. So, let's do that. 3 days, which I'm pretty sure means we cannot drop it on the super heavy mission.
On it. I'll
Yeah.
let you know when that's done.
Alright. Marauder. Marauder 2. Supercharger explosion. Right. And so we just toss in a new supercharger and it's good to go. Yep. Beautiful.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
That's 1 day. That is absolutely highest priority. Oh, we finished everything else we intend to bring. Okay. Okay. Then again, do we bring the Zeus? Is the Zeus worth bringing? I don't think it is, because its primary benefit compared to another mech of a similar rating is that it takes damage really well. But if we're against super heavies, we need to kill quickly, not soak damage. So that's a thing we need to worry about. Alright.
Always good to see you in Ops, Commander.
You know what? The super heavy mission's gonna take a while. I know it is. So, we're just gonna call this here. I know it's a short episode, but there's not really anything else we can do before we drop on the super heavy mission. So, yeah. Yesterday was long, tomorrow's gonna be long, so today will be a quick mission, or a quick episode. So, for now, it's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.